East Side Dave McDonald.
Go out to New York City, find a homeless guy, murder him, Batman snuff rises.
Chris Pepper Stanley.
Jedi,
So much
best
better.
one. I'm sorry I don't like the second one the best like everyone else.
Sean O. Barry.
This is what you get in my house. We're spilling paint in the garage. Do I stutter?
Roy Schaefer Harder.
I was ready to don a Yankee outfit and go bash people's brains and run through the streets.
They are the movie experts. They are the movie masters. They are the Watchers.
All right. Yes, sir. It's a brand new episode of The Watchers. My name is Eastside Dave McDonald. With me, Chris Pepper Stanley.
Hi.
You have the Sean O. Barry.
Shut up.
You have the Roy Schaefer Harder. And we are the movie experts. We are everything that Hollywood likes because we tell it straight. We are, my friends,
What are we?
The Watchers.
Feels good to be a watcher.
Well, the Oscars just happened, and Argo won Best Picture. Now, I believe 0.0 of us predicted Argo to win.
Nope.
Excuse me, Shauno?
You predicted Argo to win.
Hold on.
Yeah, 100%.
Are you serious?
100%. You
I think I predicted Argo to win too.
No.
So did I.
Nope. Nope.
We have
just
to go
Dave.
back and listen.
Just Dave.
And Shauno. So, as a matter of fact, we really are the movie experts. We're the Watchers.
Get it, guys.
No, you,
I gotta be honest.
you
We only do these once a month, so I forget exactly, what happened a month ago.
You prefaced it with.
I forgot the name of the
it's,
show.
It's the Academy's baby. Like you were giving the impression there was a better film, but you were calling how the Academy would call it, and you
All
totally
right.
got it right.
All right, so maybe I said Argo. So
I'm pretty
look-
sure I yelled
so
Argo and then left the room.
I had a whole thing prepared about how Argo sucked and how it was just a lukewarm movie, but after Sean O's new information, Argo rocked, Daddy.
No, it
Cross
did
that
suck.
top
It rocked.
It was a lukewarm movie.
No, let me-
Everyone knows that.
Argo is so weird because with Argo, it came out, and you know what it reminds me of? 1975, Pepper, a film called Dog Day Afternoon came out.
Oh, yeah.
Every single person said, well, Dog Day Afternoon is going to clean up on the Oscars. You're going to give Al Pacino an Oscar right now. Give John Casale an Oscar. He played Sal. Of course, he also played Fredo in The Godfathers.
Well deserved.
It's gonna destroy Best Picture, Best Everything. And then another little movie came out called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Uh-oh.
Bye-bye, Dog Day. I thought Argo came out but peaked too early. Everyone was like, wow, Ben Affleck has made another, not only has he made another good movie, because Gone Baby Gone and all that stuff,
That got a lot of praise.
that got
was his first
praise.
film.
Even The Town, which I just do not like.
That was okay.
But
Okay,
even people like that. Argo, I enjoyed. Don't get me wrong. But on a scale of 1 to 10, this is an 8 movie.
It's not an Oscar film.
It's not. It's
At all.
It's not a Best Picture. You're gonna put. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna put Argo in the English pacing category of movies that they want. Shakespeare in Love is a better example, which Ben Affleck was also in, and you're gonna put that in there.
Like Dances
and,
with Wolves.
Yeah, exactly. Dances with Wolves.
Or
What do you
Nerd
think?
People.
What do you think, Pepper Stanley?
Look, I felt that it was a lock for it to win just because Hollywood loves itself, and it was about Hollywood.
That's a very good analysis, honestly.
But I wanted Zero Dark 30 to win. And of all the rest of those films on there,
You love the Zero Dark 30,
love
but
Zero Dark 30.
The chick had just won for the other movie, for Hurt
Catherine
Locker.
Bigelow, yeah.
And they're not going to do it again. Schaefer, did you see...
Christoph Waltz got
Christoph Waltz is phenomenal. Did you see Argo?
I did not see Argo, Dave. I'm sorry. I know we call this the Watchers, but I've been busy watching foreign
Let's just call it
films.
from now on. Some of us are the watchers. Okay?
Oh, that's got a nice
All right,
too,
pal?
Dave.
And Sean O, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
That didn't sound convincing at all.
lie.
What do you mean?
All right, let me just say. It's
about a gladiator,
Pepper's right that because it was about a movie about a guy faking a movie in order to get into Iran to get these hostages out. it was it was all about the Hollywood and this and that.
How do you
and they're sucking their own dicks. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's it. How did you feel about Affleck's speech saying how it's so hard and you have to just every time you get knocked back down, you just gotta get back up?
You know what? I actually thought he was fine because you know why? Affleck.
I like Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, people will still try and be Geely. People will still throw Geely at him.
Well, Seth MacFarlane did, and apparently behind the scenes he was pissed, and he
whatever. He
threw a glance back at Seth.
Well, during the Oscar, Ben Affleck came out. And then remember, he said some weird thing that didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It was. He must have been a little bit boozy or something was going on because he goes like, the Oscars was good until Seth MacFarlane.
Something it was awkward and weird.
Yeah, and all he had to say was like, this was good Oscars until Seth MacFarlane came out and spoke or something like that.
Yeah.
And he got his punchline all screwed up, and it was very bizarre. But this is a light movie. This is not. If you're talking about Zero Dark 30 is where it's at in terms of, and they were literally going head to head. These are two military movies. Mm-hmm. They're both about they're basically both The Great Escape, in a way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Actually pretty good, Dave.
Thanks, Roy. That's why I'm a watcher. That's why you're a some of the time watcher.
That's right.
I woke up my wife and children. Embarrassing. Was it? Yes. Am I asking questions to myself? Absolutely.
How did you?
I woke up my wife and kids when Tarantino won for best screenplay, and I went, yeah, like this, like some kind of freak, like I'm watching a Yankees game.
Well, I was gambling on it. I was loving it. I didn't pick him to win screenplay, but I was really happy to see him go up there and win.
How much fun is it to see that fat bastard who's coked out of his gills?
He's not fat. He has gained some weight.
Got a giant head.
He's fat now. No one loves Quentin Tarantino. I'm honestly going to. I have a Sopranos tattoo on my back, and I've already sketched it out that I can somehow get the tattoo artist to fix it to be 4 Tarantino heads.
Oh.
Young, old, fat Tarantino.
Weird.
I thought you were just going to add him at the table.
And then the 4th one's just going to be a black Tarantino because he just loves speaking it so much.
Oh yeah, he loves Wu-Tang.
He's in the spotlight right now
down.
for that one.
But I have a question about a movie that all the watchers saw. And Philip Seymour, who I thought was maybe the coolest at the Oscars, he was there with his little kid and totally looked like he just took his kid to like a ball game. Like he was just like, look at that guy, look at this guy. He was pointing at everything.
Without a doubt, Philip Seymour Hoffman's the man.
And he knew he wasn't getting any Oscar.
Yeah, the master was just shut out. Wait, did you see when Joaquin Phoenix's face was shown?
Yeah, he's great.
He's just shaking his head, just like, why am I even here?
Yeah.
Look down.
He was shaking his head.
Great, I love Joaquin Phoenix.
And it almost was like Joaquin Phoenix was saying, like, that wasn't a good scene. I'm so crazy. I'm so nuts.
He's amazing.
But my question out to the watchers, the rest of the watchers panel,
Yes, David.
is this. Personally, okay, you give Daniel Day-Lewis the thing.
Yep.
But with every time I rethink and think about the best movie of the year, to me, The Master beats Lincoln, beats Zero Dark 30. It beats the piss out of Argo.
I'm in disagreement.
And okay, you tell me why. Roy Schaefer, first of all, you're on the button.
Love the master.
You're on the button. Roy Schaefer's first.
I did not like The Master. I'm an intelligent guy. I listened to a lot of King Crimson growing up, but I could not follow The Master. I have no idea what was going on.
I don't understand that whatsoever. This is not
about a man and his dog.
this
That's what it is about.
I was
This
bored.
is not a Kubrick 2001 movie.
I'm gonna back up Roy.
What do you mean?
There
I
was
want
a
to
nice-
back up Roy.
All right,
on
well,
this one.
we're going to get to you. I got to hear Roy Schaefer's
the
butt.
scene
I'm
when
just
he,
trying to interrupt Roy.
I granted, I like the scene when he humps the sand castle. That was kind of cool.
That was
opening
phenomenal.
scene.
Yeah,
How about
that
all
was
the times
great.
he did his swill, that weird swill?
I love him making the
How
crazy
about,
weird liquor.
How about
I
when
did like
Philip
that.
Seymour Hoffman finally exploded? They're all at this nice dinner.
Yeah.
And he just
In
gets
New York.
furious and he starts dropping F-bombs and yelling at the guy. And everyone else is like, I'm not sure if we can follow this guy.
Well, listen.
we were going to give this guy tens of thousands of dollars.
I'm not going to take the acting away from the guy because he's fantastic. However, the story itself was just boring.
All right, Shawno, you're on the button.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as Roy. I mean, I thought the acting was absolutely great. I love the soundtrack.
Boy.
I loved the time period.
Was that Johnny Greenwood again from Radiohead?
That was Green Hood.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love the time period and the way it looked, the film. But
It's gorgeous. P.T. Anderson right now is our Kubrick.
Yeah.
And not in terms of everything, but in terms of a shot, forget it.
Right.
I'm not sure if anyone can put a shot together with very little going on.
And
that's the point. Scorsese still moves the camera like there's nobody's business. P.T. Anderson can frame a goddamn shot like it's a painting. He's our Kubrick.
I was just confused by the storyline, and I guess maybe if I watched it again or I don't know, I was a little lost.
Can I just say this? I've never hated two people more in my entire life, and I have two pretzel rods in front of me, and I feel like stabbing the both of you through the throat with
Not
them.
even going to
Bring it
puncture the
on.
skin.
Okay, you never. I'll sharpen the goddamn pretzel rods, Peppy Hamburger.
That's going to make it weaker.
All right, Pepper, please.
Yes, I love the
Is
master.
anyone on? God,
Come on,
thank
give me a
you.
break. Come on.
You guys are obviously not Scientologists.
What did you like about the Master, Pepper?
The weirdness of it all. It was kind of like a minimalist film.
That's exactly what I loved about it. And by the way, that kind of movie, that's the best part, is that because there's not so much going on, it's almost mysterious. It leaves the audience saying, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And but that makes it more rewatchable. And by the way, that makes it in 10 years, the Master in 10 years will be a Shawshank Redemption. And everyone's going to be saying, God damn it, this movie was awesome. Why did it get shut out?
You think
can follow
movie making
Shawshank.
will stoop that low at that point?
Oh my God! God damn it, Roy Schaefer.
Because you might be
when
right, David.
when I first left the Master, I was a little bit confused because
See?
walking out of it, or no, going into it rather, I thought it was going to be a movie straight up about Scientology.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But
So
I
what?
it was fine. It was like this was something probably better.
And it was amazing when the son, by the way, Philip Seymour Hoffman's son, who looked exactly like him,
Yeah.
is a kid on Friday Night Lights, the TV show. And he's one of these kids on the Friday Night Lights TV show that's basically Potsy. And so it was as if Anson Weber got, put into a goddamn Kubrick film.
Right.
You're like, oh my God, I thought this kid, after Friday Night Lights was canceled, I thought he'd never work again. And then here he is.
I got a theory about movies like this.
Okay, give it to me.
I think
and
that-
if you try and condescend to me and say it's cool or hip to like these movies, I swear to God, I'm coming over there.
Well, I think what Hollywood does is they make these movies so bizarre and strange.
Don't
they
say Hollywood. P.T. Anderson, while he grew up in
This is
Hollywood
Roy's
stuff,
theory.
but he's a pretty avant-garde
You're crapping
filmmaker.
on my theory, Dave. Well,
Go.
all right. So listen. So they make these bizarro movies, and they hype them up with the critics, and then it forces people, normal, intelligent people like myself, to be forced to almost watch it twice and see, like, hey, did I miss something? Maybe I should like this movie.
I think you
What's
did.
wrong with watching a
I
movie
think you
twice?
did. Yeah,
hey,
thanks.
that's exactly where they get you, because all of a sudden you're not
What are
paying
you
$12
talking
a
about? You have
ticket.
nothing better to do with your time.
All of a sudden you're
That's
you're
where they
spending
get you?
$24 on.
I
on
gave you the
tickets.
goddamn screener. You didn't pay a god. And if the Writers Guild of America hears about that, I'm in trouble.
You're right,
You
Dave.
got the screener from the Dave man. So did Shawno. You could have watched it twice. By the way, I hate when people say, like, sometimes people say to me, "Oh my God, you watch the same movie over and over again." Yes, I watch Goodfellas a lot.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't make fun of you if you listen to Sgt. Pepper's
No.
over and over again. Why is film held to different standards
First of all,
as
wait-
an art form than the goddamn music? Or you're not going to look at a painting and say, okay, I've had 10 seconds to look at this painting.
I've had
Now
enough.
I'm not going to look at the Mona Lisa anymore.
Well-
Now I have to move on, and I'm not coming back and looking at the Mona Lisa even if I'm in the Louvre for 2
You
hours.
just need some time
Well,
before
first of all, I'm
the
way
second
more
viewing.
intellectual than listen to Sgt. Pepper. I'm more of a Rush fan. Okay.
Damn, he just
God.
smacked Pepper down.
This is crazy to me. Those Canadian hacks.
Like Eddie Lee.
Let's get back to the movies, boys.
Gorgeous
All right, well,
voice.
yeah, let's get back to the movies. Now, listen. So, Roy, I couldn't disagree with you more. My second favorite film of the year, though, was Django. And as I rethink about it, I thought if Argo can pull off a Best Picture, why can't Tarantino pull off a Best Picture? Will Quentin Tarantino ever win a Best Picture, or will he be a kind of a Martin Scorsese type character? Or actually, the better example, I hate to keep bringing Kubrick's name up, but Kubrick never got Best Picture. What is in store for Tarantino? Pepper Hicks, you're first on the button.
I think that if he keeps going in the way he's going in the last few films, where he's making genre films. He made a World War II film. He made a spaghetti
Well,
western.
in my opinion, every film he's ever made is genre because Reservoir Dogs was flat out crime. Pulp Fiction was noir. It was his version of it. You know, Kill Bill's kung fu.
Well, these.
Blah, blah, blah.
Go Kill Bill, and then
Inglourious
Death Proof was a '70s car film.
Inglourious Basterds war film.
If he keeps going this way, I don't think he is, but if he keeps going with just straight genre films, they're not going to give it to him. They might give him another screenplay or something
why
like
not?
that. I don't think they want to give it to something like is over. I don't think they want to give a best picture to something as over his top as stuff he does in his films.
So you
I
think,
think
he
they're
needs to
gonna
go
hold it
back?
against him.
So would he have to go back to Pulp Fiction? Modern times is what I'm saying. Would he have to go back to modern times?
Probably, yeah.
Roy Shafee.
I think he's gonna. I think all these movies he's making, he's working his way to start directing hip hop videos.
All right, God.
That's just, mark my words.
Can I go now?
You're goddamn racist.
Mark my words.
Shauno, please go
Yeah.
to get this sick Roy Schaefer taste
I think he's
out
going-
of our mouths, who has just ruined episode after episode of The Watchers. Please, Sean.
I think he's absolutely going down the Scorsese route where
Scorsese.
Sure.
You sound like my dad. I real quick to interrupt. I said to my dad, "We're going to see the movie Seven, and clearly not made by Martin Scorsese." And my dad said, "Oh yeah, who directs Seven? That guy, Michael Scorsese."
I like your
I'm sorry.
dad.
And
Yes,
I'm like,
Mr.
I'm
McDonald.
like, is this? Are you just pretending? I mean, is this a joke? My mom is the film buff. That's how I get all my film buffedness.
Ever since Singles, I like to call him. He's like the next Scorsese.
Scorsese. Okay.
So sorry.
Go ahead.
But I think he's going down that route in the sense that I think Scorsese won for Departed, correct? And
Yeah.
Yes.
clearly not his best film, but they kind of almost.
I defend as a goddamn fine film, but
like
you
it.
know,
I agree. I think
plenty
it's a
of
great
people
film,
have
but
their
not
things.
his best film.
people don't like the little rat at the end. Well, you know what?
Oh, give me a
Is a
break.
little rat that was on the screen for 7 seconds going to destroy 2.5
It
hours?
ruined it.
I know, it doesn't ruin it. You ruin it.
I was impersonating someone.
No, I'm saying to the person who you were impersonating.
Duh.
Shut up. All right, go
The
ahead.
point is, eventually he will get an Oscar. If he keeps making films, he will definitely get
He
one.
has multiple. Oh, yeah, for best.
I
Picture.
got.
for Best Picture.
I'm going to tell you one thing right now. When Tarantino, if he ever wins Best Picture, and I want a double.
When he
I
wins.
don't want Best Picture, and then he's got to lose to Ang Lee again with Best Director.
Leading up in the Oscars, I thought Life of Pi was getting Best
Dude,
Picture. They were getting
listen,
everything.
I couldn't believe how many awards they
I
got.
need one last thing, and I said it on the last thing, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Life of Pi sucked my dick.
I don't even want to watch it.
Okay, Life of Pi. It had a charming, nice 20 minutes opening.
I like Tiger
The
movies.
kid gets in the boat with the tiger,
Don't
and he's
ruin it.
on the boat with the tiger for almost an hour. And literally, that's all it is. He's afraid of the tiger. The tiger sometimes tries to eat him. He has to escape from the tiger.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything. You didn't like the ending.
Just spoil it.
No, the ending, everything sucked. Oh my god, that ending that was weak. That ending, the ending
They make all the sense in the world.
ending of Life of Pi, one of the most infamous TV shows endings of all time was, I believe, was it? Yes, Saint Elsewhere.
Oh,
where
it's-
the whole thing happened.
all a
Eight
dream.
years ran, and no, it was, and then all of a sudden, the very last minute, it was an autistic child looking at a snow globe that
Oh,
simply
yeah.
had St. Elsewhere on it, and they said, "I wonder what little Jimmy is thinking about." And so the little autistic kid had made
Created
up
a world.
made up an 8-season-long TV
yeah.
series.
Yeah.
I actually really like
That kid should be a producer.
Yeah, I know. And the kid would be David O. Selznick.
Meanwhile, he made that thing up in like 5 minutes.
Or Aaron Spelling.
Aaron Spelling would be fantastic. I went David O. Selznick. That's like old school Hollywood.
Maybe even a J.J. Abrams.
Happy that though Tarantino, you could say, listen, multi-Oscar winning film because he won for screenplay, and then what's his face?
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz won for best.
That was
supporting
great
actor.
to see him come up there and get
was
it
so
again.
psyched.
And again for a
I was so
That was
psyched.
right at the start of the night. It was awesome.
Yeah. Now, who else was in that category? Because I think I was telling my wife at the time.
Philip Seymour Hoffman was in that category.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, but there was another guy who I said I wouldn't be disappointed if this guy won. De Niro.
Yeah, but say Bobby.
And Alan Arkin.
De Niro won, yeah, but Alan Arkin was
There was no
okay. in
chance he
Argo.
was gonna
You know,
win.
here's the thing. Let's go back to Argo for 5 seconds. I thought Argo. I felt like Argo was the crew and the actors and stuff knew that they were making a good movie, and it almost felt like they had their chests puffed out a little bit. A and B, they got too cute. The old Argo F yourself thing.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to say that? If people haven't seen Argo, at one point, Alan Arkin says to the Argo is the fake. That's the title of the fake movie
Fake B movie they're making.
Yeah.
that they're making.
I got that.
So some guy says, "Well, what's it about?" And Alan Arkin says to the guy, "Argo F yourself," right?
But he actually says the F word.
Yeah, and you thought, okay, that's a nice, funny little throwaway line. Every 7 minutes,
That's the name of the movie.
they would
really.
wink at each other and go, "Argo F yourself," and it was like, "Hey, we're cute, we're funny, and everything like that." I didn't care for it, Roy Shafee.
I didn't either, David.
You didn't see it.
Come on, Roy. You come on.
David, go after yourself.
Do you hate Anne Hathaway as much as everyone else?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
I
she
don't
just
hate her.
I don't hate her at
comes
all.
off as
I
a
don't hate her
fucking
because
asshole.
I'm a big Batman fan.
He's saying F, and then you drop.
I can't help it.
I
Come
think
on,
that-
it's coming from you.
Assholes allowed.
When have I cursed
I said
this
effing.
episode?
I said
You
it.
you can say asshole on TV, but anyway,
I did.
let's get focused.
Anyway.
Anne Hathaway, I don't mind her.
I don't know.
The way other people mind her.
But there's a crazy amount of backlash or whatever, hate against this woman.
I think there's a couple things. People,
Haters.
even males, for some reason,
Yeah,
get
men-
jealous of attractive women, which is very weird.
That's not it. She's just annoying.
I'm threatened by her.
Roy is threatened.
Here's the thing, there is an actress part of Anne Hathaway that you hate, which is in real life, she is still acting.
It finally
She's
came
not
true.
a real person. When she goes up and accepts these awards,
Right.
and by the way, she literally won every goddamn award. So when she goes up, and it's all a big surprise and trembling and oh my god.
No, she literally said, "It's fine. You finally came true."
Yeah,
And then
I
she
mean,
started saying
everyone,
her
and
speech.
you knew it.
It's annoying.
Other actresses were telling you, "Anne, this is yours." Okay, so that makes her a little bit annoying, but I don't find her that annoying.
no, there's like a serious amount of hate for Anne Hathaway, and it's
I like those teeth. I like to put my dick on them.
okay.
Just
I like to rub those
Yeah.
teeth up
Yeah.
and down.
your dick, right?
I'm kind of pissed. Jennifer Lawrence won.
Oh, wait a second. I thought we were talking about Jim Carrey. I'd like to take those teeth of Jim Carrey's, put my dick up and down Fire Marshal Bill.
Sling Blade.
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
Put my dick down Fire Marshal Bill's.
French fried taters.
Yeah. So anyway, go ahead.
Jennifer Lawrence. She had a great after the Oscars.
Some people call it a sling blade. I call it Kaiser blade. Go ahead,
Jack
Pepper.
Nicholson?
Go ahead, Pepper. Let's let Pepper talk for
Jack
Christ's sake.
Nicholson hitting on her.
I'm gonna
which
hit
is-
you.
Okay.
Don't be mean to that boy.
All right, I'm gonna walk off
Don't
the show
you
again.
stop.
You're the one saying it, Dave.
No, sure. That was me. I don't know. We've had so much to drink at Roy Schaefer's birthday party that no one knows.
Yeah,
what's
this is
going
the
on.
aftermath of the Roy Schaefer
Okay.
40th birthday party.
All right, go ahead.
So Anne Hathaway.
think you're funny. Ha ha.
What kind of funny do you think I am?
All right, go ahead. John Ritter should have won an Oscar, by the way, for really getting down
He really did
nuts and
deserve
bolts.
it.
He was great
It
in
was
Sling
awesome.
Blade.
Awesome. in Sling
All right, but go ahead, Peppy.
Jennifer Lawrence is going to get nominated again. She didn't deserve to get an Oscar. For
Let's
that movie.
talk turkey.
That old woman, Emmanuel Riva.
Jennifer Lawrence, since she took the Oscar, she has a little bit of power. But do you know what was on
I thought she was better in Winter's Bone.
the other day?
Should have won for that.
Yeah, she was very good.
She
in that.
was a hell of a lot better in Winter's Bone than she was in.
Yeah, that's my
I liked her in the goddamn X-Men wearing that goddamn blue alien suit on her. I'd be
forgot
like,
that
I
was
can
her.
see your blue titties. Let's talk turkey, Pepper. You know what was on recently?
What's that?
Almost Famous.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
I almost thought that now there obviously is a difference between winning and just being nominated, but I had to research it because I was like, you know what? I think actually Kate Hudson got nominated for this, and it turned out I was right. Kate Hudson got nominated for a goddamn Oscar.
Wow.
Since Almost Famous, she has not made
Nothing.
one
Rom-com.
single good film. And I'm not talking maybe she got lucky with a rom-com with box office dollars. I'm talking anything anyone would see or buy on Blu-ray. That's the test. Now, do you think Jennifer Lawrence, or that's her name, Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
Is she headed there? By the way, real quick, she's on Twitter, and she's still not verified, and it really is her. I did like a bunch of research. So I actually tweeted at her the next day, the next morning after the Oscar. Why the F are you not verified on Twitter? You're a hot goddamn Academy Award winner.
Come on, girl.
She did not tweet back.
That's weird.
She seems like she would though. Seems kind of fun.
Well, that's why she's everybody's baby.
They
Everyone loves her.
already had pictures of her smoking pot.
Yeah, smoking a joint and drinking wine in the middle of the day.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, she likes it.
Yeah, she likes it hard. Those blue titties of hers.
What the hell?
I'm still fixated on her in the X-Men. But anyway, I think she. No, you know what? I think I was a fan of Silver Linings Playbook. I was. Now, did you guys watch it? I gave it to both of you. I want. Pepper, did you watch it?
I saw it.
All right. First, let's put Roy Schaefer on the button first. Silver Linings Playbook. Roy Schaefer is on the button.
One of the most fantastic movies of the year.
There you go. See,
Definitely.
finally, someone agrees with me. For Christ's sake,
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm speaking to nobody over
No,
here.
thank you.
Mental illness is definitely a winner in my book.
I mean, wasn't it good? Now, the predictable.
Yeah.
I mean, the ending predictable.
100%.
A little bit, yeah.
No question. But the fact is, De Niro was fantastic.
Yeah. Well,
He was great.
He was De
Yeah.
Niro. He was typical.
Yeah, but there was a different thing to him. He was.
Nope. Seemed like just typical.
I
De Niro.
disagree. I disagree. Why? Because of this. De Niro, Raging Bull. De Niro, Goodfellas. De Niro, Godfather Part 2. Go on. Hold on. Listen. Wait. You haven't even heard my goddamn premise yet.
That was my De Niro impression.
Okay. Any type of De Niro, he's usually the alpha male. Here, I almost found him sad because he so badly wanted his son to watch
Yeah.
the Eagles game with me. So he was almost a sympathetic, weak
Well, he was as
character.
He was as
He's
crazy
very
as
rarely
his,
weak.
He was as
De Niro.
crazy as his son. He was as crazy as his son. That
The
was the whole
son
thing.
wasn't that crazy. Why the hell they put him in an institution for that long? I didn't buy this at all.
He beat someone up.
Yeah.
Oh no! You know how many people I know beating people up who just live out in the world and are able to get by. This movie is crazy.
Well, this is from.
And by the
Philly.
way, Pepper was just talking about himself right there. I want that to go on the record in case the fucking. Oh God, sorry, Sean.
See, I already did it.
In case the feds come over here.
He
not
didn't do
bleeping
his
that
he didn't do a spitting scene in this
So
movie.
you didn't like
No,
Silver
I-
Linings, Sean?
I did like it. Don't get me wrong. I actually thought it was a
Seems
good
like
movie.
you're crapping over to Bobby D.
I'm not. But you're telling me it was an uncharacteristic performance
It's a
by
Bobby
him.
D crap fest.
I did not see it in the same. You saw in the same vein as a Goodfellas or a Cape Fear.
Yeah.
Or most of his Scorsese work.
Yeah.
Mean Streets.
Because you're
Not at
saying,
all.
you're saying he
Not
was.
at all.
I think he was in control. He was.
There was a
he was
new-
the patriarch. He was trying to run stuff in that household.
But he couldn't.
Because
in
he was
those
a
movies,
lunatic.
No, in those other movies that I just mentioned, he could not. I mean, he controlled what was going on. Jimmy Conway controlled stuff. This guy all he wanted was watch a goddamn Eagles game with his son. He could never pull him in.
But he thought he
and
controlled
he had
it.
his own weird OCDs. I
Yeah.
thought he was
Yeah.
a great character.
I liked
and
it too.
you didn't like Silver Linings Pepper.
I put it the same, maybe probably a little bit lower than Argo because Argo was just.
You put it Silver Linings lower than Argo.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I thought it was like a romantic comedy that I actually enjoyed.
I kind of like
It
Jennifer
was.
Lawrence's character in it, and just as crazy broad.
I thought she
Kinda
was fantastic.
but it was it.
I thought every actor who got nominated, I'll tell you someone else who I loved, Chris Tucker, who's fat as hell now,
He's not fat. He's gained a
Right.
little weight. Right.
saying.
gained weight. My God. I know who was
Chris Tucker was very funny in it.
I thought I was looking at Fred
wasn't-
Rerun Berry over there. Put a little red derby on him. He's going to be talking to Shirley at the goddamn cafe.
Looked like
I mean,
Forrest Whitaker.
Fred Tucker, Pepper. Do you remember what what Chris Tucker looked
Yeah,
like?
it's Smokey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look up Fifth Element and see Chris Tucker
I know
there.
what he looks like.
Yeah, well, people in Hollywood usually don't get that
He
fat.
just put on a normal amount of weight. He was extremely skinny prior to that. That's all.
Forget it. It was
He
like
wasn't
George
fat.
Foreman for crying out
Out of
loud.
your mind.
Yeah, stop it.
You stop it.
I was talking to Sean O.
Yeah.
And Sean O had not. Actually, Roy Schaefer and I were talking to Sean O.
They both-
And even on the
yeah.
Watchers, I want to say happy birthday
Oh,
to
thank
Roy
you,
Schaefer.
David.
Birthday, Roy boy.
Okay,
Thank you, Sean O.
it's his 40th birthday.
How about you, Pepper?
Happy birthday.
Now, Roy Schaefer and I were shocked that Sean O had not seen the documentary Hearts of Darkness.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't seen it.
You've seen it, right, Pepper?
What?
Yeah, Pepper's shocked.
How
now,
could you
too.
not see that?
This is the
sorry.
film.
Companion
Get over
This is
it.
the film. Yeah, you almost might as well not even watch Apocalypse Now.
I already saw
because
it.
Hearts of Darkness is so awesome. And we
I
were
saw the
discussing.
French version.
We were discussing about Hearts of Darkness, and I was saying, I actually, when you watch that film, I actually do think that Apocalypse Now destroyed Francis Ford Coppola. This is a guy who made The Conversation, Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Apocalypse Now, all in the 1970s. All of them nominated for Best Picture. 2 of them won, obviously,
It's
The Godfather.
hard to dispute him that possibly the best streak of any director alive.
He owned
Kubrick.
he owned the 70s when you're talking about Stanley Kubrick and Martin Scorsese directed in the 70s.
Yeah.
Okay? And Coppola owned the goddamn 70s. And Kubrick is my favorite of all time. But, you know, you have Clockwork and Barry Lyndon, which I like, and The Shine. Well, actually, The Shine came out in 80. So he only has 2.
Did you hear that Spielberg is making a Napoleon TV show from?
I didn't hear this.
You know how Kubrick was going to make Napoleon.
He loved
But then-
making Napoleon, and not only that, according to Jack Nicholson, he approached Nicholson to be Napoleon, the
God.
world's
Really?
tallest Napoleon of all time.
God.
How about Danny DeVito? Can the guy get any work? Talk about a guy who looks exactly like
It would have been
Napoleon.
amazing. But all right, so
They
now
couldn't have a Napoleon from New Jersey. Hey, scumbag! All right,
so
go
it never
ahead.
got made.
Yeah.
Back in the late '60s, early '70s.
I think it was more late 70s, early 80s. I think it was the project he sort of wanted to do after The Shining, but before Full Metal Jacket, and he scrapped it.
I thought he did Barry Lyndon instead.
Well, he always had Napoleon on his thing, but
Yeah.
he's still thinking about Napoleon. But you're probably right about that.
Well, Spielberg's talking to his estate to get all of his notes and all of his research for the film to make Napoleon into a TV series.
Napoleon
Oh, boy.
Dynamite.
Steven, AI.
Yeah.
Stevie.
He's going back
Watch
to the
out.
well a little bit too much there.
Obviously, you know, Kubrick was a big part of AI and wanted to, you know, and then sort of convinced Spielberg, even when he was alive, I'm going to produce it, you direct it. But if he knew that Spielberg was going to have a little Teddy Ruxpin as the goddamn second main character, I think Kubrick would be like, what the hell are you? Kubrick would have had Spielberg assassinated, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Now we have another segment. It's called Your Favorite Animal Movies, and Sean O gave that one to us.
Yeah.
Oh, I like animal movies.
Thank you, Roy.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be too inside. Sean O, complain that your segments don't get on the Watchers,
Yeah, ever.
and I say I usually go to you, and then Roy Schaefer starts talking and interrupting you, and
Yeah, he
it's just
dumps all over me.
yeah, he just
He's
destroys
actually
you.
on my side today.
So what's so go ahead, explain it to us.
Well, any which way but loose. It's my favorite.
Oh, orangutans.
Thank you, Roy.
Oh, those are cute.
I still say right turn, Clyde.
How about the goddamn movie called Jaws? You two assholes.
The birds.
First of all,
Birds.
David, Mr. Asshole, sharks are not mammals.
Yeah, seriously.
Animals. We're all animals.
They're freaking amphibians.
It's our favorite mammal movie.
All right, are we
It's
done?
favorite animal
Are we
movie.
done with, wait, what's your favorite animal movie, Roy?
I like bugs.
All right,
Pixar
all right, so
film?
what's the next? What's the other topic we're supposed to do? Best birthday movie.
Roy Schaefer had favorite birthday movie,
Favorite birthday movie.
which is not bad because I'll tell you what,
Yeah, because it's my birthday.
I got one.
it's very all encompassing.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a couple.
All right, let's hear it.
Godfather Part 2.
There you go. Great one.
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
I got 2 reasons. Hyman Roth's birthday blows the candle. And what my favorite thing is, and by the way, this is the only thing for me and my mom because my mom showed me the Godfather movies when I was 10. Okay? She showed me the Godfather movies. And so when it's my birthday and my mom tries to give me a piece of cake, I go, much smaller piece. And that's my Hyman
She
Roth.
loves to love it, right? She loves to love
She laughs at that because Hyman Roth can't, and the piece isn't that big.
Every year.
And Hyman, but hold on. At the end of Godfather 2,
Oh,
the last scene
Yep.
is them waiting for Marlon Brando for his birthday party.
Wow.
Bam! That's a
cool.
birthday movie, Davy Mack, on the
yeah.
board.
I'll give you one. The Game. That's a birthday movie.
Ah,
You like
Oh,
that?
I do
Very
like
good.
it. I
That's
do
a
like
birthday
it.
movie.
That's a
Yeah.
good birthday movie.
Very good.
All right, Pepper, because it's who is, by the way, one of the most underrated American actors of all time, Mr. Michael Douglas. I
you
feel like
think
we
he's
should.
underrated?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He,
I feel like I rate him.
I think Michael Douglas, everyone loves Harrison Ford, and so do I. I love Harrison Ford, but Michael Douglas doesn't get the Harrison Ford heat.
I got a Michael.
Well, because Michael Douglas hasn't been in giant blockbusters. That's why. That's the only reason.
All right, but he was in Wall Street, and
I
he was
got
in
a Michael Douglas.
He also challenged himself with the movie where he's a writer, and I forget what it was. So
I got a Michael Douglas birthday
Wonder Boys.
film. Falling Down.
oh, okay, but let's stay with birthday movies
Yeah,
now.
it's a
Falling
birthday
down.
movie.
He's right. He's got one there.
The whole-
Birthday movie
Yeah.
Falling Down, and look at that. That's another Michael Douglas.
Think
And
about
by the
it.
way, you just usurped Pepper
I did.
because we all
outta
on this show love Falling Down.
You don't
Sure,
love
that's
the
right.
game?
Well,
Bam.
can't you do your Nazi guy?
Bam. Yeah, do it.
Hold on, everyone. Wait, everyone, gather around the radios. In fact, get your children around the radios.
Get 'em.
Because Chris Pepper Stanley has an imitation that, for crying out loud, it's like Dana Carvey from 1990 SNL doing an impression over here.
Of white power.
Yeah,
everyone
when
close your
Michael
eyes.
Douglas
Neo-Nazi.
goes into the neo-Nazi shop, this is what it sounds like
Close
when the
your eyes.
neo-Nazi speaks.
You're the same, you and me. Listen to that. They use this one. Empty can of Zyklon B. Crazy.
And by the way, it all comes full circle. That guy was chef on Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse
He was
Now.
about the
Yeah,
mustache.
that's right.
Whoa!
We got
In
it.
fact, let's just end it. Okay,
Yeah.
Roy Schaefer, quickly, your birthday
Animal
party.
I actually don't have any movies.
Yeah, let's end it. Screw you, Roy Schaefer.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Well, it's your birthday. It makes no sense. All right, everyone. Thank you for downloading this episode of The Watchers. Well, why don't you subscribe to it, for crying out loud, and give it good reviews? I don't know. Anyway, my name is Eastside Dave. Chris Pepper Stanley.
Bye.
Sean O. Roy Shaver. We are The Watchers. Good night.